Hello beautiful people, and welcome to the channel Life After Narc. My name's Debbie and I talk about all things to do with narcissistic, abusive and toxic relationships, as well as looking at healing from them. And today's video, when it's just not worth your time anymore. And I'm going to be taking a look at why it's not worth your time anymore and what's not worth your time anymore. If you enjoy the video, please click the like button. Please subscribe to the channel and share with your friends and family, anyone who you think may benefit from this. So, when it's just not worth your time anymore, you have grieved, you have cried, you have written and journaled, you have begged and pleaded with God, with heaven, with yourself, you have sought therapy, you have seen a doctor, you have done everything you can to make yourself well again. And you're on your journey and you're on your way. And all of a sudden you realize this person is not worth one more moment of my thoughts anymore. This person damaged me already. Why should I carry this with me? They're not. They're already moved on to their next relationship. They're already moved on to their next form of supply, whatever that is. But you're left stood there thinking, what just happened? But you've got to that point. You've done your healing work. You perhaps are still healing, and that's fine. You know, healing never really stops, does it? We all take this baggage with us into our next relationships. And so we need to be able to learn to manage that baggage and to put that baggage in a place where it doesn't impact our new or current relationship. Maybe you've redecorated your house, you've moved, you've changed the way you dress, your hair, you've started looking after yourself, you're exercising again, you're eating healthy, you're sleeping, you're actually sleeping, you're not having nightmares anymore. So even your subconscious has got rid of this toxic mess. Perhaps you started with your hobbies again, whatever your hobbies are, singing, dancing, playing music, going and watching movies, going to museums, you know, whatever hobbies you have, you've started doing them again. Perhaps you have met support groups, made new friends, caught up with old friends. Perhaps you're going out more. And these are all signs of healing. And you get to the stage where you realize, I don't need this anymore. I don't need these thoughts anymore. I don't need this past anymore. I've learned my lessons from them. I'm doing my therapy. I know the red flags to look for now. So I don't need these thoughts, this rumination, these tears anymore. And all of a sudden you'll find, I can't remember the last time I cried about this. I can't remember the last time I wrote in my journal about this. I can't remember the last time I went out and was afraid that I might bump into them. Perhaps you've lost weight or gained weight if you had lost too much during the relationship. Perhaps you haven't looked for them on social media. You haven't given them the slightest thought of, you know, what are they doing? Do you actually care anymore? No. It's just not worth your time anymore. Your time can be so much better spent reading, studying, watching these videos. Perhaps you decide to go back to university like I have. Perhaps you decide to travel the world. Perhaps you decide to change your entire life and go into a whole brand new different career. You are on that path to healing. You are already healed. You are making changes in your life for the better and for you. You've realized already what type of person they were, that they were not a good person, that they were a nasty person, that they were awful, that they treated you horribly, that you were never good enough for them, but you're good enough. You are good enough. I promise you now. The narcissist didn't want you to be, didn't want you to think that you were, because they were trying to control you. They were taking supply from you. But now you're not giving the supply anymore because all of a sudden those thoughts are gone. You're happy. You're actually finding yourself laughing being with other people. You're finding yourself wanting to be with other people, wanting to go out, wanting to change your life, wanting to do these things. You're not forcing yourself anymore. You're doing these things because you want to. You're stronger. Perhaps you have a stronger bond with your children. If you have children, you realize now what that narcissist was doing to your children, the pain that they were causing. And yes, I know for those of you who have children with the narcissist, you're probably going to have to still see them from time to time. But you can control that. You can control that environment and know that you're doing the best that you possibly can for your children. You know that there are better things to do with your time. Even scratching your bottom is a better thing to do with your time than ruminating over that waste of space. You love yourself again. You look in the mirror and you think to yourself, you know what? I'm beautiful. I'm gorgeous. I'm so worthy of this life. That person was not worthy of me. They didn't deserve me. But I learned my lesson from it. Perhaps you haven't fully healed, and that's okay. It takes time, and for each of us it's different. It's a different amount of time. But you're living your life with anticipation of what's going to happen tomorrow, what's going to happen this weekend, where are you going to go, what party are you going to attend, are you going to see live music, are you going to a party or a barbecue or something with friends? But you're looking forward to it, you're excited about it, the future looks bright. And you're living each moment in happiness, exactly as you should be. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please click the like button. Please subscribe to the channel and share with your friends and family. I hope to see you next time. Blessed be.